Hey guys, it's me again, Leslie. I'm here to actually talk about what goth is and isn't. I'm getting more into it because I know in my first video I didn't really explain very well. Okay, here's a few things. What goth isn't is emo. Their style is really totally different than what goth wears. People usually confuse it with, because goth and emo dress dark, but goth people don't always wear black. They wear other colors too, but they're mainly dark colors. And they don't worship Satan unless you're one of those goths that actually do. I know there's some goth people that actually are pagan, and there's actually pagans, just pagans, and there's goth people that are Christian, different religion, but that doesn't really interfere with the goth subculture. And goths don't always listen to the same bands or whatever, and they're not really a cult either, and not all of them think they're vampires, going around biting people. And the goth culture is very big in Japan, and it's very big in Germany too. And goth has been around for a very, very long time, way before I was born. And I was born like 20 years ago, of course. It's not a phase either, and I've had people back in high school who thought they were goth, and they grew out of it. There's this one girl that was in my class, and she got on my nerves with this. She was what I call preppy or whatever, one of the preppy popular kids, whatever. And one day we were going on this field trip, I guess, and she was wearing a black skirt or whatever. She wasn't wearing black makeup or anything or whatever, and she came up to me, she's like, "Hey Leslie, I'm goth." And I'm like, "No, you're not, you don't even know what goth is." And she's like, "Yeah, I'm goth." And I was like, "Okay," and I just walked away. I was like, stupid. She doesn't know anything. She's just doing that I think she's just doing that just to make fun of me, because, a lot of people back in high school would just stare at me, and they'd be like, she looks weird or whatever, and they wouldn't even come up and talk to me. And I've actually had people that did walk up to me and ask me what goth is and why I'm goth, and I had to get into explanation, because a lot of them thought, that I was emo. I'm like, no, I don't harm myself like that. I'm not always depressed usually, and I can be a friendly person if you really get to know me. And goth people are usually bubbly, and they can be depressed, but they're not usually always depressed. They're usually always happy, and they can be the friendliest people you ever meet. Like, I'm one of those people. I can be really friendly and bubbly, but I have my moments where I'm all mopey, but I don't get depressed. I used to be really depressed, but that was way back when I was a little way back before I even knew what goth was or even became goth. And it's not really a phase for me, like I said. And goths do love anything that has to do with like mythology, like mythical stuff, mythical creatures or whatever, and mysteries and supernatural. And they like some of the traditional stuff. I'm one of those people who like the mythology, the mysteries, and the supernatural. Anything that's scary or anything. And you have those people that I guess dress like goth, and they, I mean, I do admit I do like Hot Topic and I go to the mall, but that doesn't make me goth, and I don't even think it does. I just like the store, but you have people that go there that dress like we do, and they think they're goth just because they're getting stuff from Hot Topic, that's, dark and stuff, but it doesn't exactly make you gothic or whatever you're trying to be. And it's just one of the things that kind of pisses me off. It's one of my pet peeves, and I'm not gonna judge anyone, because it's not who I am. I don't really like to judge people, but yeah, I know quite a bit about goth. Well, a lot, because I've been goth for a long time, and I'm still gonna remain goth even when I have kids. I've had my dad ask me so many times, and other people, what if you have kids? Are you still gonna be gothic? I'm like, yeah, it's not a phase, so why would I not be gothic? And my dad thinks that, you shouldn't be gothic when you're like 30 years old. Okay, well, I'm 20 years old, and I'm still getting older, and I'm gothic. So, it just, I don't really care. I don't let it bother me. But my stepmom doesn't really like it at all. She says that, her friends talk and they think that, I look creepy, and that she doesn't want me dressing that way when I go out with her. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna dress any other way, because I'm just expressing myself. It's just, goth is what I am, and I'm not gonna change that for anybody just because they don't like it. I mean, also, I have this friend I knew for a very long time, and her mother knew me. This was way before I became goth. I was about maybe 10 when I met her, and the girl is now my little sister's age. She's 15, whatever, 15, 16, and I was really good friends with her, and her mom was really nice. But then when I moved back to North Carolina, and I started seeing her again and hanging out with her, I was already goth, of course, and her mom didn't seem to like that. So she told me that she told her daughter. She didn't tell me exactly. She told her daughter that I can't come over, or I can't hang out with her. She can't hang out with me. And at first I was like, why? And then, it's not that hard to figure it out. And plus, because, I was getting her daughter into, Japanese anime, and she didn't like that, or whatever. And so, long story short, I was just never allowed over there again, except maybe one or two times. And I tried being respectful to her mother, but I don't know what her problem was with all that. But like I said, I know there's gothics that are actually Christian, and I'm actually one of those, but I'm not like one of those people who try to get you into being Christian or anything. I'm not going to force religion on anybody, because everybody has their own religion. There's different types of religion, and I'm more of the, I used to be Methodist or Pentecostal, but I'm like more of non-denominational, even though I don't go to church anymore. But that's because my dad's Catholic, and my whole family in this house is Catholic, besides me and my sister Maddie. Madeline. We're non-denominational, and I can't even go to the church I want to because, you know, my dad's like, you have to be, he's trying to make me be Catholic, and I'm not. I like Catholic a little bit. I hear that, you know, Catholic is part of like the Gothic subculture. That's where some of it was born or whatever. I'm not pretty sure, but I'm not Catholic, and it's not what I want to be. I've tried being Catholic, but it didn't work out very well. So that's pretty much all I have to say about what goth is and isn't right now, until I can think of more maybe. But a lot of it I explained is something that you should know about what goth is and isn't. So until next time, I'm gonna try to come up with more ideas for a new video. So please comment my videos or whatever, and hopefully I'll have another video up. Thank you.